Today we're going to review unit prices and when they are used. One of the most common ways that they're used is when you go to the grocery store. Okay, when you go to the grocery store, there's choices between different sizes of stuff or different brands of things that it's important to know how to find the unit price so you can figure out which one's cheaper. One of my favorite things to eat is spaghetti, and it's probably the only thing I know how to make. So we're going to use an example with making spaghetti to go over some unit prices. Before we do that, I want to talk about what a unit price looks at Walmart. So on Walmart's tags, they have the price, and then in red here they have the unit price. So if you were comparing, they already have the unit price on everything. So if you notice when you go to Walmart next time with your parents, just take a look at the tags. The unit price, it says unit price in the top left-hand corner. You can't really see it on the picture, but there's the retail price and then the unit price. So how much they're going to sell it for and how much they're going to get per ounce for, in this case, I think it was strawberries. So that's kind of what a tag looks like at Walmart with the unit price already on it. Okay, so let's go through an example. We're going to compare spaghetti. Okay, and going to the store, like I said, oftentimes you have different prices with different sizes with different prices. Okay, so let's make that a little bigger. Okay, so the first one is 16-ounce box of spaghetti for $1.48, and so we want to figure out what the price is per ounce. So when we do this, it's going to be just like when we did unit rates, because unit rates and unit prices are the same. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to write the rate. So the rate for this, and I'm just going to, actually I will write it out. The rate is $1.48 per 16 ounces. Okay, so we would write the rate. Now instead of finding the unit rate, we're going to find the unit price. So I'm going to put UP. Okay, and how do we do that? Well, we divide $1.48 divided by 16. So I'm going to get a calculator. And I'm going to divide $1.48 divided by 16. When I divide $1.48 by 16, I get 0.0925. Okay, 0.0925 per ounce. Okay, now, since this is money, we don't want to have 4 numbers behind the decimal. So we're going to round to the hundredth. Okay, when we round to the hundredth, the 2 tells the 9 to go up or stay the same. In this case, it's going to stay the same because it's less than 5. So we can just take off the end there, and we have 9 cents per 1 ounce. Okay? Now we're going to go to the 32-ounce box of spaghetti, and we're going to write the unit rate, or the rate, which is $2.42 per 32 ounces. Okay, to figure out the rate or the unit price, we're going to take $2.42 divided by 32. So we get a long decimal. If you look, we get a long decimal. I'll write it out too. 0.075625. Okay, again, we just want to, and this would be per 1 ounce. Again, we just want to have the unit price. So prices have 2 decimal places. So we're going to This is going to make that round up. So since it rounds up, it's going to be 0.08. So I'm going to write 0.08 cents per 1 ounce. Okay? Sorry, this is the rate. Okay, so now what we do is we look to see which one's cheaper. Okay, since this one is 9 cents per ounce and that's 8 cents per ounce, this would be the cheaper option to buy when you're purchasing spaghetti. So the 32-ounce box of spaghetti. Okay, if you ask your parents, I bet they use this all the time. They're always dividing out to figure out what the unit price is. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, you have a 45-ounce bottle of Prego traditional spaghetti sauce, and you have a 67-ounce bottle of Prego traditional spaghetti sauce. So we're going to write the rate here. The rate would be $3.67 per 45 ounces, and the unit price would be, when we take $3.67 divided by 45 ounces, we get a long decimal, we get 0.0815555. So I'm going to put 0.081. The 1 will tell the 8 to stay, so we can get rid of the 1. And so this is 8 cents per ounce. The $4.97, the rate for the big 67 ounce would be $4.97 per 67 ounces. The unit price would be $4.97 divided by 67 ounces. You get 0.0741791, but we just need up to the thousandths. So 4 tells the 7 to stay, so we can get rid of that. So this would be 7 cents per 1 ounce. So our cheaper option, this is 8 cents per ounce, this is 7 cents per ounce. So our cheaper option would be this right here. Okay, so for our spaghetti, we found the unit price and picked the cheaper option, and for the sauce, we found the unit price and picked the cheaper option. Okay, so we find our rate, and then we divide the rate out to find our unit price, and then our unit price tells us which one's cheaper. Okay, so when you're doing these, just make sure that you write the rate, the unit price, and then circle which one's cheaper if that's what you're asked to do, or use the unit price to figure out the solution. If you have questions, please let me know. Otherwise, this is a good video to remind you how to use rates to figure out unit prices.